For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and today I'm at the Spirit Halloween location in Horseheads, New York for the 2024 season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CarnEvil. Here we are now at a local store. Obviously, we were at Flagship and we saw it, and now we're here. Spirit Halloween stores are actually opened, most of them, for 2024, and we have returned to the CarnEvil. Unfortunately, no Ringmaster in the archway here, but that is at most stores. I haven't really seen any at all that actually have Ringmaster, but they do have Ghostface, who we'll take a look at in a second. But on the left, we actually do have the two price point signs for the ISE. You have the CarnEvil right there, all the prices. Pause it if you want to check that out. And then the Funhouse of Terror price point sign and Ringmasters, who is right there. So he will be here eventually once his shipment comes in. But let's take a look at Ghostface on the right of the archway. I was super impressed by this guy at Flagship. And this is my second time seeing him. They do have the bloody mask on at this store and not the aged one. There he is. They also have the buck knife and not the machete, which is good to see, because at Flagship they had the machete on him, which didn't really make a lot of sense because Ghostface has never used a machete ever. So the buck knife definitely makes a lot more sense, but I love the bloody mask. It looks awesome. The lights look amazing, just as they did at Flagship with all the marquee and the flashing. And then, of course, we have Jack the Reaper with his lit up eye and the CarnEvil sign. We can take a better look at this with it not being so hectic like at Flagship. I love all the little lights that are within the CarnEvil sign. It looks really awesome. The whole ISE, it's really well lit with all of the lights all over it. But let's enter in under Jack the Reaper and enter into the CarnEvil. Of course, we have the Wheel of Fate. Can't forget about that. So let's get a nice spin in here and see what we get. Oh, the Wheel of Fate's pretty loud. All right, let's see what we get. Quit clowning, try again. All right, let's do it again. It says to try it again, we'll try it again. Looks like your luck just ran out. That's what we got today at the CarnEvil Wheel of Fate. Obviously, behind us on the archway, we have that awesome Henry Hustle poster. Pick a card. Looks very nice. Obviously, over on this side, we have the CarnEvil poster that has all of the animatronic lineup on it with QR codes so that you can see their videos. These posters are amazing. I said it at Flagship. I love that they have real rips in them, just to make them look aged and like we are really at an abandoned carnival. So that's awesome. But here we are. Let's go over to see Max Straw first in the Wheel of Fate tent. So here's Max Straw. We'll get a demo of him. We can actually hear him at the store, unlike at Flagship, because it's so loud. So there is Max Straw with that head turning. Again, I love the actual rips that are in the Carnival tent. It looks amazing. So there is Max Straw. Unfortunately, no Tallulah or Dark Princess here yet. But again, that is most stores, so hopefully they'll be here soon. Of course, we have the Spirit Fortunes booth, and the fortune-telling ball is actually working. You can see the effect is awesome. Look at how cool that is. Let's get a look of the fortune-telling booth from the outside. The effect on the ball actually did end up not working by the second day of Flagship, unfortunately. It may be fixed now, but on the second day it wasn't working, which is unfortunate. But there is Spirit Fortunes, and the awesome fortune-telling mystic ball looks amazing. So there's the booth. But of course, we cannot forget about giant Death Ray behind Max Straw here. Super tall. He's almost hitting the ceiling at the store because of how tall Giant Death Ray is. So let's take a look, get a demo of him. Look at those lights and the servo head. He looks huge at this store. Massive. The lighting effect is really cool. There he is, Giant Death Ray. Of course, we also have the Down the Duck booth. Directly behind it, the ducks are moving, as you can see right there. Unfortunately, no Art the Clown or Cremator. You can see the price points though, and the awesome water blasters. I love these things. They may be my favorite thing of the whole ISE this year. I love the water blasters, and how it actually lights up the Spirit logo is so cool. Unfortunately, we can't use them today. You can click the, oh, there you go. It actually does light up. Oh, it makes noise. What? Oh, I don't think anyone knew that, ladies and gentlemen. They actually make noise when there's no prop at. Listen to that, they light up and make noise when even there was no prop connected to it. That is amazing. Okay, we just discovered something brand new here at the store. Does this one do it too? I'm sure it does. Yeah, wow, that is awesome, ladies and gentlemen. They actually make noise, the blasters. Really cool. There it is, the down the duck sign, and the duck's moving. And then, of course, over here, we have the scary sitting scarecrow. Let's take it. Actually, they do have the scary one here. At Flagship, it was the regular sitting scarecrow. So, there he is, the scary sitting scarecrow. Take a look at those red LED. I can't get over that the guns actually make noise. That is really cool. But there's a scary sitting scarecrow. Back here behind the down the duck tent, we actually have some animatronic stock, which is nice to see. They have a Cauldronist from last year, an Emmeline, a Crypt Keeper. If you didn't know, Crypt Keeper is in stores this year. Not in the ISE, but he is in in-box prop, which is cool. Another Cauldronist, a Giant Death Ray, a Night Terror, 2 static Ghostface, Demonic Gatekeeper, Wanda Webworth, and another Wanda Webworth there. You can see the lights of the down the duck booth right there. And then, of course, we have the Funhouse of Terror directly behind the CarnEvil. We can't forget about the Funhouse of Terror. And it looks like they have Cotton Candy Dan. So this one has a really pink face, if you can see that. Look at that, really pink paint job on this one. Let's take a look at Cotton Candy Dan.
Better be careful walking around at this place.
Wow, this one has a lot of jolt, this one.
All kinds of sticky situations here.
There he is, Cotton Candy Dan at the Funhouse of Terror. Look at how close to the ceiling the Funhouse is right there. It is like barely fitting, which is crazy. The ISE is huge, like vertically and also just wide. I mean, the archway is all the way at the front of the store, and they do have the full Funhouse. But obviously, we have Wanda Webworth in the ticket booth of the Funhouse here. So let's get a demo of Wanda Webworth. Oh my, she's loud here. Very loud. Got the animation with the mouth and the arms. Those eyes look super bright as well. Very, very cool. Unfortunately, the clown head is not shaking today, but it still looks amazing. I love the look of the lights. So we'll go around now to the entrance of the Funhouse of Terror. I have not gone in the walkthrough yet. We'll take a look at this side in a second. There's not much to look at, unfortunately, yet, but here we go. Funhouse of Terror. Let's go through the walkthrough. Here we have the hologram fan. Where the clown... Oh, the clown faces are on the side. It's flipped. Okay, we got the clown faces. Hopefully you can see that okay. And then, of course, we have the hologram fan right here with Jack the Reaper. You can see me now. Look at that. Oh, there he is. Silent and Deadly from 2013 on the hologram fan. There he is. Look at that. Trying to break through the hologram fan. So awesome that he's on the animation and making that smiley face for us. Very, very cool. So there's the walkthrough. You got the other clown face. It's looking very nice. Let's get out of the Funhouse here. The lighting display, we'll take a look at that in a second. But here we are at the back of the Funhouse. Unfortunately, no nibbles yet. You can see his price point sign and the little sign that says he has motion tracking technology is there, but no nibbles himself just yet. But we do have a black and red jumping spider, I think plugged into this step pad. So let's see if we can get him to go off. There he goes. There he is. Black and red jumping spider. Looks awesome as always. And then here is this side of the Funhouse. Unfortunately, no Barnaby, Victor, Emily, or Bobby Strings yet, but not many stores at all have them. They are later shipments, so hopefully they'll have them soon. Obviously, Bobby Strings goes here, Emily, Victor, then Barnaby there. The spotlights are here though, and I said I love these spotlights. They are amazing. Look at how we can see them really good without the props here. Look at how awesome they look moving along the ISE. You have the world famous Sideshow sign there with the lights and everything. Looks really, really cool. So there's the ISEs at this store. You got the Funhouse of Terror right there, and then of course the CarnEvil right over there. Here we have a small pile of animatronic stock. They do have a Ghostface animatronic, not the static prop, the actual animatronic, and I think I will be picking him up today. So they have Ghostface, and then over here we have 2 Gordos from last year, one of my favorite props of 2023, and they got 2 of them over here. Obviously, we already took a look at the stock that was behind the ISE here, all of those, but then we don't want to forget about the stock that's over here at the back of the store. First, we have 2 sitting scarecrows, 2 stray sitting scarecrows that are sitting there, the lighting display. Take a quick look at this. I love that Spirit brought back the lighting display. It looks awesome. The green fire and ice is there. The blue looks real. Do they actually have a green fire and ice? I don't think they do right now in stock. but still, there is the lighting display. Over here, we have the jumping spiders, and no, I did already look. They don't have a gray jumping spider as of right now. Obviously, the new one for this year is the gray. There is not a gray in stock. I would like to pick one up before the end of the season, but today is not the day. They do not have one. And then over here, we have the main stock at this store. So first of all, it's Gray Stone Ghoul, in box only for this year, and new. Man-Possessed Friend, looks like 2 of them. Demonic Gatekeeper, Strawman, Slim, and an Emmeline over here. So that's kind of like the first bulk stack. And then over here we have the second bulk stack with 2 more Crypt Keepers, like we're in the front, some sitting scarecrows, some pose and stays, another sitting scarecrow, a scary sitting scarecrow, some more pose and stays. We'll see what's over on this side. We have another Gravestone Ghoul, a Max Straw. What's down here? A sitting scarecrow, another Gordo, some stuffed dummies, and a Betty Sharp. Believe it or not, I'm surprised to find a Betty Sharp that's still in the system from 2022. The box looks a little beat up, so I wonder if it was, it's been traveling for a long time, since 2022. So there is the stock at the store in multiple different areas. Here we have some of the tabletop items, and they actually do have a ton of the zombie seagull from this year. Obviously, this is the same seagull that's featured in the ISE this year, all over the CarnEvil. And I didn't get to see one for sale at Flagship because they sell out so fast. They do have them here. If you're wondering, they are $24.99, so 25 bucks, but they are a really nice latex prop. You can see the detail with the blood on the beak and like the bites. It is a flat prop, so you can lay it somewhere like it is on the ISE, but they have a bunch of those. They have some of these latex crows, which are similar, some rats, and a new updated rat that's kind of like a standing rat missing an eye right there, which looks great. And then they also have the new for 2024 Michael horror baby. Obviously last year we saw Ghostface zombie, or not zombie baby, the horror baby, and now this year there's a Michael one. They have one of those here. Moving into this section over here, of course, the Tomb of Lost Souls, which we'll take a look at in a second. They have some skeletal items, some pumpkin skeletons, some decrepit rotten ones, the cats, who we have seen in the past, this clown head, which we've also seen, and then of course the Tomb of Lost Souls, the little tiny side photo op display for Spirit this year. We took a look at this thing at Flagship, and it looks really cool. It's a great photo op to have in the graveyard section, but something I'm really excited to see in person is they actually have the new for 2024 clown head, the hanging head, in the chop shop. I didn't get a chance to look at this at Flagship because of how chaotic it was, but they have one here. It looks like they have 2 of them here. It's such a cool piece. It is a foam latex prop. You can kind of see I can squeeze it. It's foam latex. The paint job is awesome with the blue hair and the green eyes. It has flags sticking through the head, which is what you use to hang it with this little rope that's here. Awesome prop. I don't know how much it is. Let's take a look. $39.99, so 40 bucks USD, but an amazing latex hanging prop. New for this year is the clown hanging head. Of course, we have this one from 2022, I want to say. I'm pretty sure it was, and the pig one, but really love this new clown one. They do also have the new dolls for this year. They have Penelope Pigtails right here. This is my first time seeing her in person. She looks really nice. The eyes look particularly really cool. They have Eerie Emma, obviously an older one, but they also have Matchstick Mary, which is new for this year. So very cool. And then obviously the last new for 2024 doll is over here, the one I do already have, Pestilence Pete, who I did an unboxing of a little while ago. They do have him in stores. Let's see, there he goes. Pestilence Pete is in store, so they have all the new dolls, which is really nice to see. This is really cool to see too. I never saw one of these in person. This is the Jack the Reaper hanging prop, which is awesome. They have 3 of them. Another thing I didn't get to see at Flagship because it was so chaotic, but this thing looks awesome. The eye is actually really impressive in real life. It's like a plastic material, so it looks like an actual like eye. And the paint job and sculpt looks phenomenal. Really like this thing. The Jack the Reaper hanging prop is $52.99, so 53 bucks. But again, look at how cool the hands are too. They look exactly like the hands of the logo. This is like a perfect logo recreation. I love the way this thing looks in person. Like I said, this is the first time I'm seeing it like up close in real life, but really cool. So here's a Jack the Reaper hanging prop. Alright, so that's going to wrap up my store tour of the Spirit Halloween location in Horseheads, New York for the 2024 season. The store looked really, really good. Obviously, not every animatronic is here just yet, but same could be said for basically every Spirit location in the United States, other than, of course, the flagship store. So very, very cool to see the CarnEvil and the Funhouse once again, and I can't wait for my local stores to open up, hopefully in just a couple of days. But I guess, remember, as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. I was gonna say that for more Spirit of Halloween 2024 videos. Goodbye.